back down to our am I on a ladder function. Here's where we want to go through our list and check each item in the list. If we imagine a list with, let's say, 5 ladders, it's going to check ladder 1, ladder 2, ladder 3, ladder 4, ladder 5. The way we'll do this is using this block from control flow called for each item in list. This is a for loop. It will do some commands, whatever we put in here, and it'll repeat whatever commands we put in here for each item I. Now, the item I, let's just pick, we've already created instance ladder, so instead of having a variable called I, we'll just pick variable ladder from that list. So for each item ladder in list, and then we've got to list ladders. So we'll go to variables and grab list ladders, pop that in there, so it's going to check every ladder in the list ladders. We want to check if the player is overlapping that particular ladder from the list. So we'll go to control flow, get an if block, and we want to know if I'm overlapping that ladder. If myself overlaps ladder, what do we want to do? Let's use this return slot to return another variable, a new one, true false, am I on a ladder? Let's go to variables, grab true false I, pop that in the return block, and new variable, we'll call it on a ladder. And in here, if I'm overlapping the ladder, I am going to set on a ladder to true. If I'm overlapping the ladder, set on a ladder to true. And we can get rid of this set instance ladder. We don't need to set a value for that. Our for loop is doing that for us. Now the problem with this right now is that if we go climb a ladder, we'll be overlapping 1, and then when we leave the ladder and go and run around, this will still be true because we did overlap it and we've set it to true, and we're never setting it back to false. So we need to change our if block to an if else.